Get 50% off up to rupees 30 on first 5 motor trips. Uber, let's go.
In a village called Gangapur, there was a milk merchant whose name was Rampal. He had a 7-year-old daughter named Neetu. Neetu used to go door to door to pour milk, and she was studying in a small school nearby. She was a very active child. Since her young age, she is very helpful to her father. One day,
Neetu, the milk is drawn. Go and pour this milk to everyone. It's already very late.
"Yes, father, I'm ready. I'll pour milk and go to school from there."
Don't forget the milk can while coming. You forget yesterday, Balwant uncle brought it back.
Neetu goes to pour milk. "Auntie Indu, I have brought milk. Hurry up and I'll pour it and go to school." "Oh, Neetu, you came so late. A new teacher came into the next room. I thought to prepare tea, but there is no milk. There's a new school teacher in our town." "Yes, Neetu. From tomorrow, he'll also take half a liter of milk. Go and ask him." So Neetu goes to teacher's house. "Teacher, are you at home?" "Yes. Who are you?" And came directly to home with a school bag. "Teacher will come to school. You go to school?" No, madam. Indu auntie told me that the teacher wants to take half liter of milk from tomorrow. I want to know that half liter is enough or not. "That's enough, child. Do you pour milk while studying?" "Very good, child. Very good. Everyone says to me, very good, very good. You also said me very good." Then Neetu pours milk and goes to school from there. Everyone is sitting in the class. Teacher was teaching in the class.
Look, children, I am the new teacher of this school. My name is Srinivas. From today, I will teach you. Study wisely.
Few days passed. Neetu said this to Aunt Indu one day. "Indu auntie, I have to pour milk. Come quickly." "Oh, Neetu, you came so early today?" "That's right, Indu auntie. Does a teacher teach in home also? I've never seen it." "He takes a tuition at home. I send my daughter also." "Auntie, how much is a fees?" "There is no fees. He takes tuition without taking money from anyone. He's very good teacher. You also should go there, Neetu." "Apart from going to school, I also have to pour milk twice a day, auntie. I can't go to tuition." From there, Neetu went to pour milk for teacher.
How much is 6 5s, Raju? Why are you thinking so long?
30, teacher.
What, Neetu? You study second class? How do you know tables? Anyway, I will ask you some questions. Answer them. 7 7s?
49, teacher.
3 9s?
27, teacher.
How much is 6 8?
48, teacher.
3 12?
36, teacher.
No, you are wrong.
3 12, 36. Teacher, I said it correctly.
Very good, Neetu. You said it very well. I like your confidence very much.
After that, Neetu left for home. You were praising that child so much.
Yeah, you saw that when I asked. I liked her confidence level. I also observe her in school. This child's IQ level is very high. I am sure that she will be very successful if she studies the same way. I am proud of her.
A few days passed. One day,
You see, the sky looks very cloudy. It looks like it is going to rain badly today. According to meteorological department, there are air masses in Bay of Bengal and that's why it is going to rain like cats and dogs for the next 24 hours. Hey, hurry up! Move all the grain quickly! The cyclone is about to hit. Otherwise, we have to bear a very heavy loss.
it started raining heavily as per the effect of windstorm in that evening. The winds were falling on the road. Meanwhile, Ramlal was also worried.
Oh, it is raining heavily. It is very small hut. It can't bear such storm and rain for long. Cows are also outside. Oh God, what should I do? Really, I am very, very scared today.
Meanwhile, an announcement was made. "Attention please. We request everyone to take essential belongings and move in safe areas."
Come on, Neetu. Let's go to that schoolyard. This hut can collapse at any moment.
So Ramlal took Neetu and went out. Father, even our cow shed is about to collapse. Let's take the cattle with us.
We can't take them just like that. But I will untie them.
Cows were untied and moved to safe place. Heavy rain continued for 2 days. On the third day, the rain became a little light. The whole village was washed away by the flood. A few days passed and everything got back to normal. The teacher said to his wife,
What happened? Neetu, who used to brought milk, is not seen now. What happened?
Yes, their house was collapsed. Moreover, 2 cows, which are their livelihood, were also washed away by the flood. Oh God, what they might have been doing.
I am being transferred from this town. My employment here ends this month. Talk to Indu and tell her to ask Neetu and her father to meet me once.
After talking to Indu, Ramlal came to meet teacher along with Neetu.
Teacher, we got the message from Indu. You called us? Come Ramlal, I have heard everything. Whatever happened to you is very painful. Neetu is a very good girl. Studies well. Smartest girl in school. A child with a bright future. Ramlal, don't let her studies escape. No matter how hard it becomes, I will never stop my daughter's education. Yes, Ramlal, take this money and buy 2 cows. Start your milk business again. Thank you very much, sir. I will never forget your kindness.
Because of teacher's transfer, they left the town. A few years passed.
Sir, doctor is there. Sir, my child has stomach ache since morning. I have to see the doctor immediately. The child is suffering a lot. Wait a minute. You are called inside. Come. What is this? It's been a long since I came. Why did you send them before me? It's an urgent case. The doctor said to send them first. That's why I did. So now what? Should I come tomorrow? Again, huh? Wait for 15 minutes. Doctor will see you because she will not come tomorrow. 2 days in a week, she runs free medical camp in small villages. Her aim is to provide free medical care to the poor. So I request you to please wait. Oh, well then I can wait for 15 minutes.
I told you 15 days ago that he needs a small operation. Now see how much the child is suffering. I'm prescribing some medicines for 2 days. Bring this child if possible. Don't worry, nothing will happen to your child.
How much will it cost, doctor? Doctor, I am afraid whether we can afford the operation and whether I will be able to bear the expenses as you said the other day.
I told you before also, don't take tension. I'll operate for free. I won't be here tomorrow. After that you may come. I'll take care of everything else.
How much is the fee now, ma'am?
There's no need to pay. You go now. Well, I'll be back again.
Doctor, there is another patient. He has been waiting from a long time.
The drow tells the doctor about his problem. Okay, use this medicine for 3 days. It'll help. Don't worry.
Please pay 100 rupees there. If you want medicines, there is a medical shop downstairs. She said she will do the operation without any money. But you are asking me for fee. Do you want to take your commission? Is this the way you are treating people? They are poor. She doesn't charge money from them. You are good. Can't you spend 100 rupees on your health?
The doctor who gave free treatment to the poor without charging any fee, she was also a famous surgeon who had saved many lives and earned a lot of fame and respect. She was none other than Neetu. Now, she is Dr. Neetu. How are you, mother? Last time I gave some medicines. Did it work? Why did you come back? Tell me the problem. That was for my old man, not for me. He's unable to stand and walk. That's why I came. Give him some painkillers. Well, take these medicines and use them twice a day. He'll be fine in 2 days. I trust you. He'll be fine after taking your medicine. You are giving medical treatment without money. You come here for us twice a week. We are indebted to you. How should I thank you? Neetu came back to home after completing her medical camp that day. Hello? Yes, I'm Dr. Neetu. Tell me.
Hello Neetu. I am Dr. Anil. You have to leave urgently and come to Hyderabad.
What happened, doctor? You said that you were going to Hyderabad for some surgery. What happened?
Yes, the surgery is very critical. I can't handle this alone. I need your support. Moreover, he is a famous industrialist, Sanjay Malhotra. I called you because I thought I would do better if you will be there. In fact, I have a car to your house thinking that you would not reject. Please come as soon as possible.
Sir, it's already evening. I'll be late. What if we leave in the morning? Will that be okay?
That won't work. I think the operation is at 2 p.m. You better leave right away.
Okay, doctor. Don't worry. I'll leave as soon as the car arrives. As said, Neetu left for Hyderabad. As soon as they passed some distance, oh, how dark the weather is. It seems it's going to rain heavily.
Yes, it is going to rain badly. We still have a long way to go. I hope it doesn't rain before we reach, doctor.
As they continued the journey, it started drizzling. After that, it started raining very heavily with strong wind.
It's raining very hard. Even the path is not visible. It seems that it will become difficult to move further. What should we do, doctor?
Let's continue the journey slowly. We must reach there by tomorrow morning in any case.
Okay, I will try my best. God is the savior.
After traveling a little further, a big tree fell down in the middle of the road.
How? I don't see any possibility to move in this situation. It will take a while to shift this tree. Don't know how many trees will be there.
Is there no other way except this? Is this the only thread we have to follow? Are there no other shortcuts?
Yes, we can get there if we take an off-road way. But it is an unpaved road. The journey could be very tiring. It's up to you, as you say.
Well, it's important to continue the journey. That's all I can tell you. It's up to you how you take us there. The sooner we go, the better. So, the two continued their journey via the off-road. Again, there was a tree fallen on the road. No way forward. They decided to leave the town and left from there. But soon their car got stuck in the mud. They had no other way to get out of from there.
Ma'am, there is no chance to drive this car anymore. We have to stay here tonight. Let us travel in the morning. It looks like Belapur village.
What else can we do? We tried our best. If it's meant to be, it will be. Everything is God's decision. They were talking in the car. Meanwhile,
Do you
bring that bag carefully. It contains all the operation supplies and medicines also.
Ma'am, can I bring something to eat? The meal is also ready. If you say okay, I will serve.
We've taken our meal before we started. Someone is coughing inside. Who's there?
My master, ma'am. He has been suffering from a disease for many days. It has been a year when his wife died. Since then, I have been here to help him.
Oh, I'm a doctor. Do you want me to go see him?
We have seen many doctors. They said it would cost a lot of money to treat it. If you want to see, you can see him. He is a very good person. I can't see him suffering like this.
Neetu could not stay any longer and went inside to see that person. She saw him, came out and asked the driver, "Driver, do you have my bag that you brought from the car? Give it here. And Raman, you bring the hot water quickly. Whatever I ask you in one next hour, you have to help me with that."
What? You are so stressed. What happened? How is my owner?
I'll tell you all that later. What I say, do that quickly. As soon as Raman brought hot water, Neetu started the operation. After some time, she came out. An hour passed. It seemed God brought me here in time. Raman? Raman, now your owner is out of danger. He'll recover and walk around like us. Well, I'm going to Hyderabad for some urgent work. Tell him that I'll meet your sir tomorrow on my way back. I've kept all the medicines there. Give him 3 times a day, okay? I'll go. So Neetu reached Hyderabad and went to meet the senior doctor who called her.
Come, Neetu. I heard what happened. You have come here with a lot of trouble, but the situation worsened here, and I had to start the operation by myself. But I was continuously hoping that you will come any moment in the middle and join me. The operation was successful.
Oh, doctor, I have to thank you. And may I leave? I have to meet an important person on the way. From there, Neetu again reached Belapur. Raman came to see her.
Doctor, my sir has fully recovered. He wants to see you.
That's why I came here. Let's see your sir. Come, let's go quickly. So the two went inside together.
Sir, she is the one who operated you.
Hello, teacher. How are you now?
How do you know that I am a teacher? Have you seen me anywhere before? Tell me, how do you know my name?
Oh, teacher, I have become doctor because of you. I'll never forget the help you did for us that day.
Well spoken. Tell me your name, please.
Teacher, I'm Neetu, Ramlal's daughter who had a milk business in Gangapur.
Yes, you are Neetu. You have grown so big. So you have become a doctor. I am very happy to see you again.
Teacher, you are the reason why that Neetu has become so big. Whatever I am today is because of the help you gave me that day. No matter how much I thank you, it'll be less, teacher.
What have I done? You have come this far because of your own efforts.
I'm at this level today because you gave money to my father so that he could buy a cow and encouraged him to start the milk business again.
I didn't think I would survive anyway, Neetu. I thought I would die with this dreadful disease. Unexpectedly, that God himself saved me in the form of you.
Why are you saying so, teacher? The help you gave us is what you got in return. I've not done anything else. All this is fine, but you go out first. From now onwards, you have me. You should stay with me. I won't leave you alone.
Why again? A lot of help already you did. I don't want to be a burden you by coming there.
Not so, teacher. Neetu convinced teacher and took him to her home. She treated teacher like her father till the last day. If you like this story, then